thank God the Sublime climb is done. Let's get on with the next screen. And since I've died, let's actually show something off. You can scroll the screen wherever the hell you want after dying on this screen. And this is here for reasons. And that's probably about all there is, I think. I can scroll down just for a moment, and I don't want to show too much off the screen, but I just thought I'd kind of, while I had the opportunity there, I thought I would head down and just see what was there. So yeah, apologies if the screen is kind of, you know, scrolling to the right after pretty much every death here. That's because I'm kind of holding right, you know, at the point at which I'm dying. So yeah, if that happens, apologies. But yeah, this first section is kind of intricate, and I appear to have completely forgotten either the timing or the position for where I need to be. I swear it was about, I don't even know where the hell it is at the moment. That timing is very, very precise. But yeah, you're obviously going to have to use your double jump to get through this at some point in time. But the spikes do move at different speeds, so you could kind of sit around waiting for the perfect gap to kind of appear. But unfortunately, I don't know when that perfect gap is going to appear. I thought that I could just, if I got the timing right, could kind of whiz through this by positioning. There we go. That was it. It's very tricky to pull off, but there we go. Okay, now I think I've got an idea of the position. I'm hoping I can pull this off a bit more frequently now. But yeah, that will save an enormous amount of time for later. And we get, damn, ambushed by Frosty. Well, not really, but a snowman. And yeah, a little bit of bullet hell. So you can't keep shooting him, or you know, the shots won't register. Damn, that was terrible. Just stood there while the flipping fruit came straight at me. So you just need to be a bit patient and yeah, not pepper him with too many shots. If you do, you'll come a cropper of his kind of invincibility period, and you in fact won't do barely any damage at all. So yeah, shoot him, kind of wait till he stops flashing, and then hit him again. I forget exactly how many hits he has to take down, but the avoidance bit, or the so-dubbed bullet hell, does go on for a little bit of time, but not a huge amount. This doesn't take an excessive amount of time, at least in my opinion, to get through. You just obviously need to pay attention to the fruit, and it's not too bad. And there we don't go, because I somehow missed the damn save. Are you kidding me? Oh, really? Okay, I'm going to head over to the... I'm going to hug the right-hand side wall, because then I have a feeling that the current is probably not going to affect me quite so much, or indeed if it does, it will at least give me another opportunity to jump up and hit the save. I don't quite believe that. I'm reasonably confident in my ability to hit the save anyway, but... oh, wow, that was awful. I've obviously done a bit of a bad job there with my shots. I've not spread them out far enough, so that went on way too long than it should have done. Oh goody, the music cue freeze stuff is going on again. Yay! Because I really needed that to happen. Hadn't noticed that in any of Path 3, or for what I've done so far in Path 4, but obviously it's rearing its head again in this section. Right, good. I'm getting that down a bit more. I hate avoidance stuff generally. I say this really doesn't seem like it should be all that difficult, but on some occasion it is the same every time as well. Let me stress that as well. So if you do get into a rhythm of or you know, appreciating where they fire, which for some reason I can't do. It is the same every time, so yeah, if you can memorise the pattern, you'll know when to jump and when to stay still. It's probably best to hug this left wall kind of area here, obviously, to keep as much distance between you and the snowman as possible. Right, let's hug the right wall, and we'll save from that direction. Jeez whiz, that was awful. But anyway, with that bit done, we're getting to the middle section, where we've got this wind current in effect, and we just obviously need to traverse through the spike area with the wind, but it's not too bad. No, that really isn't too bad. There would be a wuss save here, but of course I'm doing it on hard mode, so no wuss save for me. And we get into this area with this little nice thing running around on the floor, and also these really interesting... Damn, I need to position myself a bit better than that. These really interesting spike bombs, which explode when they touch the floor and split apart into various other spikes, which you obviously need to avoid. Very interesting, very nice. Somewhat of a pain to dodge, or maybe only the third one. The first two you can backtrack sufficiently far to the left to kind of get out of the reach of the exploding spikes, and kind of stay safely away from this thing. So if I can demonstrate. Oh, come on. Thank you. But the third one, not quite so much, because you're liable to go... I could do without the lag, thanks. Yeah, the third one, you're liable to have to go too far over to the right in order to kind of get all the way back out. So the best thing, I think, to do for that one is kind of try and head to the right or stick around in the middle just rather than backtrack to the left. But once you get by... Damn. The three spikes... well, I'll save the rest for when we actually get by that. I'll probably talk a bit more about the wind section as well, actually. The trickiest jump of the lot is the three spikes on the ground, one on the ceiling, in the middle. So that'll be the spike that's in the middle over it. Or that's the trickiest one for me anyway. You just got to feel like the wind is just... an unwanted extra annoyance during that bit, but the other bits are slightly less tricky, at least in my opinion. So here we go. There we don't go, because I ran into the floor enemy. Yay! It would be good if I could get that wind area down quite quickly, or not down, because you obviously see me clear it a few times now, but yeah, so that I can kind of do it in quick succession. That was dumb. Okay, there we go. And I need to either... Okay, pick a direction. Don't stand directly over the spike where it falls, because there seems to be one that goes exactly vertically up. So, yeah, pick a direction, probably preferably to the right. I was saying that earlier, so I don't know why I wasn't really heeding my own advice. So, yeah, let's do that for it, this time, if we can get to the third spike. Wow. The lag is really affecting the music, I think, as well. Oh, blimey, come on. Don't freeze me in place. Oh, that was so dumb. Anyway, yeah, I felt that the music and the lag there was starting to become a thing as well, so that wasn't the best of runs. I'm not experiencing the lag here, so I can only assume it's the exploding spikes or the enemy on the floor or whatnot, but yeah. Didn't experience it up at the top with the snowman or anything, and I'm not experiencing it here, but... yeah, whoops. Unfortunately, at the bottom, it seems to be fairly prominent. What? Oh, come on. What you kind of need to do for this little bit as well is get a handle on how much you should hold down left and right, and obviously when. If you hold down right, you will fight against the wind, obviously, but you won't completely... be able to fight against it. You will still travel. I think anyway. I might test that next time I get up. If I get, if I die at this bit again. I don't believe you can completely fight against the wind. So right, let's do a bit better with this. Right, there we go. Right, now we just have a little panicky kind of little section, which isn't really all that bad, unless in case you're wondering why I went to the right there and into the spike, into where danger was. I realised that I had screwed up the jump and wouldn't get a double jump, and I was absolutely guaranteed to land on this thing. So that's why I went over to the right and piddled about trying to save myself from falling on this thing. But yeah, I made a mess of it. It's a bit of a panicky section. Oh, the spike didn't trigger. Terrific. It's basically a set of ledge jumps again, where you've obviously just got to jump, cliff jumps and whatnot, with the spikes protruding up and down. You obviously need to time your movements, so ideally you're positioned on the edge of ledges when spikes are not there. But like that, and if you can pull it off, you only have to do, you don't have to use all of the gaps, because you know, your double jump will get you sufficiently high, yeah, that you don't need to bother with all of them. Oh, that's screwed up. Terrific. It is a bit of a panicky section, unfortunately. There's a lot in here. There's a lot here that does kind of just make you very on edge, very panicky, and feel like probably things are more hectic than they actually really are. So you'd think with hindsight that I perhaps wouldn't be quite so panicked, but it never seems to work out that way. Oh, I don't like these types of jumps anyway. Kind of like having to kind of you know, just clip the very edge of the ledge. It's always kind of annoying. Yes, don't screw that up. Yay! Right. Time for the secret area of Path 4 before we go on and out of this area. Oh, I think if I actually let me maybe show off doing this jump once, just to show that I've done it right. If I went to the right, I think I would then get stuck. I think there is an automatic save, so I don't want to go to the right. But that's me clearing that jump. Basically, if I went to the right, I'd go to my next screen. I'm not absolutely 100% sure where I'm going to end up after I finish this stage. But well, what you need to do, see here, if you walk over here, you don't get to it. But if you jump in at an angle, ideally, now I'm absolutely stuck, so I'll have to reset that. But yeah, if you jump in at an angle, you're supposed to go through the floor and end up in the secret area. Although this is interesting because I don't seem to be getting through the floor. How much of an angle? There we go. Right. How much of an angle do you need to do to get through that? It's a little bit finicky, that, but still. Anyway, welcome to the secret, or the secret area Path 4, and I'm going to die here, but I'm going to demonstrate something. And yeah, I'm now going to restart, and I'm going to keep restarting until I notice the speed at which this laser is going, and that it's going at a nice speed. And that was pretty nice, but you can see here it's going fairly quick, and I don't really think I've got a cat and hell's chance of dodging it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of keep resetting until this laser is going at a slow speed that I think I'm going to be able to jump through it. As such, now there was a bit of wuss save around here, I think, which unfortunately I don't get. But I didn't want to screw that up. But oh well. This is, I would say, the hardest of the secrets to get, just because the screen goes on for a long time. And there are certain sections that, I wouldn't say drag on, but they are kind of tricky. And yes. Now, before I do anything, don't get lulled into a false sense of security. Take a close look at that supposed save. It actually says same. So do not hit it. There is the save, hit that. I will now demonstrate what happens if you hit the same icon. You turn into a same point, and I can no longer move. So yeah, that is a lovely little troll. Don't get caught out by that. And now we have a terrifically fun part of this secret area. A wonderful little spike shaft to go down, and that wasn't too bad for only like maybe the third or fourth go. And if you've kind of seen far enough down, you will have noticed that there is a gate jump at the bottom. So I need to keep my double jump for the very end. I cannot use the double jump, you know, at this point, you know, early on, and try and stall my momentum or something like that, which would be a huge help. But yeah, I absolutely have to keep the double jump for the end section. It's kind of evil having a gate jump at the end of this bit. Because what I'm going to have to do is also going to have to probably get in between those two spikes, or the two spikes before the gate jump at the bottom and go quite low. But that's always really nerve-wracking because I never feel like I want to go that low. I'm just so gung-ho, with the jump that a lot of the time, you'll jump way too early, and you're obviously falling from a really big height as well, or falling a long way. So, given that you're falling that far and obviously that fast, it is a bit of a thing to time. The spike shaft in itself, if you couldn't tell, is annoying enough because they're not exactly massively spread apart on this wall. They are pretty close together. And it's kind of annoying that I get the noise of the save point spawning in every time, but I don't want to stand any further back or any further, over the edge. I want to be on solid ground when I kick off, and I might as well save time by being on the edge of the block as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, the save point obviously seems to spawn in every time and makes that noise, which I'm afraid we'll all just have to live with. Oh, hopefully not for too much longer. Damn, I went the wrong way there at the end, and I have no idea really why. This is in my opinion the no, I lost my double jump. The hardest part of the area. There are some bits that are somewhat random, that are still, in my opinion, not as irritating as this, or as difficult as this. I've never been especially good at these kind of spike weaving sections like this. Damn it! Which is understandable. They're not easy by any stretch of the imagination, or I certainly wouldn't classify them as easy. And you can obviously see my Achilles heel when I'm getting down to the bottom is jumping too early for fear of going too low. There's something about the psychology of it as well, in that you don't want to feel like you've wasted the opportunity to jump, completely, i.e. fall too low and land on the floor spike. So hence my tendency to jump the gun just a little bit too much, or a little bit too soon, by jumping and hitting the top spike of the gate jump. Ugh. And I seem to have these moments where I don't make barely any progress whatsoever. So I kind of like died there on not the top spike, because I'd be disappointed if I really died to that one. But the one, oh no, the second highest one where I just kind of die to it about 500. Well, I did die to the top one, yay me! But yeah, the second one just over and over and over again in quick succession. It's really irritating. But I have a tendency to do it. Oh, that's so close and so annoying. Ay, ay, ay. I will talk in much more detail about about it when I actually get through the gate jump. But oh, come on. But this is not the end of it. It will be for me, because I know not to panic and do something. But yeah, if you're doing this for the first time, you almost certainly will panic, and you'll end up having to do, well, you'll screw yourself over in a quite ridiculous fashion. And yeah, I will certainly demonstrate once, well, I won't screw myself over completely, but I will at least try to demonstrate what could happen. Or what invariably would happen the first time you were playing this blind. Oh. This is unfortunately another one of those areas where the deaths just really rack up as well. I don't know how many this is already, but oh, come on! I'm just, yeah, this is one of those areas where you just like could very easily die, you know, 50 times a minute, if not more. And that last gate jump is bad, bad, bad. Oh. And I can't get the perfect timing. I'm either what seems way too early or obviously far too late because I've hit the spikes on the floor. Finally! Right, yeah, you land here onto a TNT block, which blows up in 3 seconds, but it's very disorientating. So again here, go over here and hit this save point. If you hit that, it's again another save point, and you'll be absolutely screwed. So yeah, don't get caught out by the TNT, don't panic, don't rush over here and immediately think, that was dumb of me, but yeah, don't rush over it, or don't, as soon as you set that off, think, oh god, hit the save, blah, blah, blah. You do that, you'll have to do the whole damn section again. And that took long enough, believe me. Seriously, look at the death count from when I started this video and now, and as at now, that was a lot of deaths, and that was really rather annoying. And that's probably enough for this video. So yeah, we've got, that is the last save point of the Secret 4. It's not on medium mode, there's a wuss save. But yeah, on hard mode, this is the last save point, and I've got to clear the rest all in one go, and that will be the 4th and final secret, or at least for the moment. So yeah, I will leave it there, and hope to see you next time for hopefully the conclusion of Secret 4. Till then, cheerio.